It's good to see you again.
Thank you.
A personal meeting. And I'd like to start out talking a little more about this Pinion Canyon. And the questions have been asked how to permanently put this thing to bed, take the black cloud off of us. 5 county commissions from your district sent you a letter with language in there of how to put this thing to an end. Some recent meetings that you've had, you've said it's a long process, it's a long process, it's a long process. What is this long process? Are you in the process of getting this language in the process? What is your long process that we're in right now? Because our county commissions, our local governments have told you the answer. The funding ban that we have, how come you're not stepping up and saying to the military, you have a federal court order against you and you're still continuing to, you have no transformation EIS, you have doing these little EAs to try to get in, to try to answer that. We all know that that's bogus. That's not that's a total violation of NEPA process. So, is your process that you're talking about, this long process, is that our language going through the legislative?
Yeah, we'd actually what we did, as I told you we would, if you were at that meeting, as I told you we would, we gave that over to what is the equivalent in Washington of the legal services for their interpretation, because I think the exact example that I gave you when we were talking about the CR and we had some amendments, you're not allowed to legislate it during a CR, and the wording means everything on it. And so we're waiting to hear back from them in terms of that. When we got back, that was at the beginning of the work week when we were, or a work week in district. When we were back there, so yeah, that's where it's at.
Did you read the language?
Yeah, it was read to me, if you'll recall, at that meeting.
Okay, is that language that you'd be willing to support?
You know, it seems sensible and I want to make sure that it reads the way it sounds, and because words, as you well know, actually mean things, and so how is that going to translate into the legislation that they'll put in, and that's what we're waiting to hear back out of the legal services.
So you are working on that process?
Yeah, we told you we would, and I am. Okay?